Anyway, we've got to talk about what is going on with the situation with Sammy Lee. Amy put me onto this story, and how it relates to what's going on with Karmelo Anthony is insane, because we've heard what the conversation has been on the internet about Karmelo Anthony and the entire trial. We've heard people on opposite sides of this trial. We've heard people say that Karmelo Anthony was justified. He was right in doing what he did. We've heard people like me say Karmelo Anthony shouldn't have done that. He had no right to stab Austin Metcalf. Now, you've even had some people who have been on the far, far other side who have said, not only was Karmelo Anthony doing this in self-defense, even if he didn't, I'm glad this happened. There's a lot of people who are out there saying that. And I feel like because of some of the narratives of being spoken about this case are out there on the internet, you have situations like this that happen. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I have this picture up on the screen? Well, this is Sammy Lee. What does Sammy Lee have to do with Karmelo Anthony's trial? Well, technically nothing. But there's a reason Sammy Lee is on the screen, and I'm going to explain to you here in just a second why and how it relates to Karmelo Anthony. Amy posted this over on X. If you guys don't follow her on X, make sure you do that at @IamyLee on X. And she says this: last night in Longview, Texas, Sammy Lee was brutally attacked outside of Whiskey J's bar by a group she says were Karmelo Anthony supporters. Is this what we're doing? We're going to find out why here in a second. This is allegedly, guys, but obviously Sammy hasn't allegedly been beat up, because you can see the video there. And actually, let me play this video to where she's showing her injuries. It's a lot worse than this, but I'm not going to show those pictures because YouTube will definitely be upset. But here's what the investigation showed. An investigation is reportedly underway in Longview, Texas, following the allegations of a violent assault outside Whiskey J's bar. A local woman identified as Sammy Lee claims she was targeted and attacked by a group of individuals who referenced the Karmelo Anthony case during the altercation. Miss Lee reports suffering significant injuries, including a black eye and head trauma requiring staples. Now, some of you guys are probably wondering what happened in this case. That was my first question. What went down? Who said something? Did these people just come out of nowhere and start attacking her and say, oh, you know what? We don't like her. Let's do this for Karmelo. Well, Amy goes on. Miss Lee reports suffering significant injuries, including a black eye and head trauma requiring staples. We are currently looking for official statements from local law enforcement to verify these reports, and we will have those for you guys as well. According to Sammy, this is what she said, allegedly, nothing happened inside the bar. So there wasn't any pushing or shoving. There wasn't a fight. There wasn't someone saying something slick under their breath, according to her. But as she walked to her vehicle, she says, multiple girls jumped her. While beating her, they allegedly yelled, "Free Karmelo." What do y'all think? Are y'all buying it? That's crazy. And they said they were targeting, quote, the smallest white girl they could find. Sammy Lee posted this on her Instagram or on her Facebook as well. We'll get into that post. And she says, here's an update. These are the girls responsible for this. You've got Deja Brown, Sierra Fuller, and Alana Murphy. Law enforcement has been notified. Now, she also posted this information on Facebook. Guys, I'm not going to show you all the pictures on this because it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal, but you can see she's in a neck brace. She's got blood everywhere, a black eye. And she has more information about this as well that she wanted to share, and says this: a bloody warning. I never thought I would ever make a post like this, but I have no choice. It's sad stuff like this happens in real life. Tonight, me and my best friend went out for drinks in Longview, Texas. Everything was fine. We had no issues at the bar at all. The moment the night is over and we're walking back to the car to go home, I get jumped by a group of random girls. Never said a word to these girls, never looked at them, and I don't know them at all. I moved to East Texas to get out of my hometown, and I'm a college student. Dang. While getting jumped, they yelled out, "Free Karmelo!" saying they were going to target the smallest white girl they could find. A case that has absolutely nothing to do with me, a black eye and staples in my head. I was leaking blood on the back of my head and my face, and she actually posted a picture of this, so you can see it. It's pretty gruesome. Totally caught me off guard. This ish is not okay. And these chicks, she says a different word, I'm not going to say it, are going to jail. The world is already messed up as a messed up place. What did y'all get out of this? The people who know me absolutely know I didn't deserve this. And she actually gives some updates later on the post. You have people posting the pictures of the bar. And then Sammy says, the girls that are responsible for this are Deja Brown, Sierra Fuller, and Alana Murphy. Law enforcement has been notified. And then she posted again. And then you have a lot of people making comments on this. And I want to know y'all's thoughts on these comments. We've got someone who says, I'm so sorry this happened to you, but I just wanted to say it's a real flex to look gorgeous after getting assaulted by multiple people. Yeah, I mean, that's just this generation. You know, someone could have their leg falling off and they're going to pull out their phone and be like, guys, man, can you believe this? My leg just fell off. I don't get it. I don't reach for my phone for that reason, but hey, this generation is different. This person says, girl, you definitely did not deserve this. As a black woman, that's not what we represent. Wishing you a speedy recovery. I agree. Again, as a black man, I don't think she deserved it. I don't think anybody deserves to be randomly beaten, but we still got to find out the facts of this case. And we're going to actually reveal the police report in this case for you guys as well in another video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Someone else says, this is why we must stand and speak out in regards to racism. Don't sit silent, because this is what is assumed acceptable. There are good and there are bad in every race of humans. If we do not speak on this, the actions or misdeeds of one is suddenly the whole entire race. Fair. I'm afraid Black Americans have been put in a box for those actions on a few, and anti-Black rhetoric has been used against us with other races of people in this country, which is evil, but part of the radical divide, capitalism, and to try to humanize a people, to try not to acknowledge equality, and must end, period. I'm so sorry this happened to this girl. Not all white Americans are evil and racist, and not all Black Americans are criminals, thieves, bad, etc. And people that just run up on you and say, free Karmelo. It's sad and tragic that this happened. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments in the chat. We're going to be hearing from Sammy soon, so make sure you stay tuned in for that. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to go through and break down and look at the official police report in this case. And we may even have some body cams footage for you guys as well. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that and let me know what you think in the comments.